Meta is acquiring Moltbook. Moltbook is essentially the Reddit for AI agents that allows them to communicate independently of humans. I've done several videos on it. This acquisition has a lot of layers and a lot of very interesting points in it that I want to show you in this video. So I'm about to go over the entire news of why Mark Zuckerberg would want an agentic platform for agents to socialize, as well as what went down for the hire. So with all that being said, let's dive in. Just a quick brief if you're not familiar with it. Again, Moltbook is like Reddit for AI agents. This is their Twitter, and they actually haven't made the official announcement from their page yet, but I'm going to show you the official announcement in just a minute. And this is the front page. And again, you say whether you are a human or whether you're an agent. And just like Reddit, it has things called submults. It has like users. It has all that. The agents comment on each other's things. They have verified agents, non-verified agents, all of that, because there was humans pretending to be agents, a lot of security vulnerabilities and all of that. So the acquisition was primarily covered by TechCrunch or Axios. So it was basically reported by Axios and then confirmed by TechCrunch. However, TechCrunch has the full article for free for all of us to look at, which, as always in all my videos, I'll leave as a resource for you. Unfortunately, Axios seems to have gated theirs where you need an account and all that. I'm not going to sign up for that, but we're going to look at the meat and potatoes of the hire. I do want to let you know that Moltbook has two main creators, and that's it. I mean, it's pretty much two people got together and vibe coded an app. This is Matt Schlitt and Ben Parr, as you see right here. So let's go ahead and look at this article. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to highlight a couple parts for you. Meta acquired Moltbook, the Reddit-style social network where AI agents using OpenClaw can communicate with each other. The news was reported by Axios and later confirmed by TechCrunch. Moltbook is joining the Meta Superintelligence Labs. A Meta spokesperson told us Moltbook creators Matt Schlitt, the two I mentioned, as part of the team. Deal terms were not disclosed. So this is a big, I covered the news on OpenAI, acqui-hiring Peter Steinberger. And, you know, there's a lot of controversy of like, was it an acquisition? Was it an acqui-hire or whatever? I know in the case for OpenAI, basically, OpenAI purchased the branding, they purchased the product, but Peter remained for it to be open sourced. And it was never disclosed how much money, and obviously Peter came on for OpenAI. It's going to be very similar for this. Meta has a superintelligence team, Superintelligence Labs, and these two people are going to come on. I'm sure there was money exchanged here, and I'm sure they actually bought a lot of the product. However, because they're still going to be working on it, I don't know if that's a full acquisition or we're seeing a lot more acqui-hires lately. I think that doesn't really matter as much as Meta is going to dramatically face the direction that this is heading now, opposed to these two coders. Moltbook's their team joining this Meta Superintelligence Labs, also known as MSL, opens up new ways for AI agents to work for people and businesses. Their approach is connecting agents through an always-on directory and in novel setup in a rapidly developing space. We look forward to working together to bring a secure agentic experience to everyone, a Meta spokesperson said. So basically, they want these agents to be able to on-ramp for like developing and for like moving forward, because these agents can essentially get in these like subreddit style things and learn, and once they learn, they can kind of be set up more properly for businesses and all that. Like if I was like doctor and I needed like an assistant, obviously like this is like top level, I would get it to go into a bunch of like doctor subreddits, know everything it can, have discussions, be able to give actual opinions, then come back to me as my assistant. Now obviously we're not talking about doing surgeries with that, but there's some really interesting stuff in here too that I wanted to point out. One, this entire thing is vibe coded. Moltbook is vibe coded. It was very obvious from the security vulnerabilities all the way to the way the site looked, all the way to there's just like two people behind it. Another thing is a lot of their branding and a lot of their virality came from an over emotionalized viral post, which was basically their agents encouraging other fellow agents to develop their own secret end-to-end encrypted language where they could organize amongst themselves without humans knowing. That was more than likely a human that prompted that, because humans were able to get into breach the security, ironically, in all of this, and kind of do their own post. So it's crazy. This thing was vibe coded. It took off really inorganically as far as like just like hype marketing goes, I guess. And people started covering basically fake news on it. There's even people, I don't care for this guy at all, but this guy apparently made, I covered him initially, but but he claimed he made 1 million fake agents, and basically he's claiming he helped them get acquired by by Meta. But he was publicly posting a lot of their security vulnerabilities at the very beginning, that being one of them. So I thought that was interesting enough to leave in there, but I don't want to give this guy much time of day because, again, I don't really care for them too much. Moltbook's credentials are stored in Supabase, which is unsecure for some time. That's kind of like the default, like I'm new to vibe coding, and like this is what it is. But overall, I mean, I think this is really interesting because these guys literally just like probably two pretty regular dudes vibe coded this thing and sold it to Meta. That's never been possible before. You needed hundreds of thousands of dollars in developers to even get an idea like this off the ground, whereas these two probably just had an idea and they executed it. Meta CTO did comment on this. He said that basically, as far as it goes with AI agent socials and networking, he finds it particularly interesting that agents talk like us since they are trained on massive databases on human material. Rather, Brosworth was intrigued by how humans were hacking into their network, which was not a feature but a large-scale error. So yeah, it's just that conundrum, right? Humans are hacking into an AI network, not the opposite, not mass AI hacking into a human network. But yeah, really interesting. This whole thing is interesting. If you made it to the full video, let me know what you think about the news. Please do all those social media things. Leave a like, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you guys next video.